Hey guys, it's Sammy. Welcome back to my channel. And today we are just going to be doing some review on my bookish goals that I made last year for 2017 and then going over some of my bookish goals for 2018. So I hope you guys enjoy this video, and without further ado, let's get into it. So for 2017, I had some pretty big goals. I was very optimistic going into this year, and not that that was a bad thing, but I definitely did set some high goals for myself and I didn't reach a lot of them. Not understandably so, because I mean I set some pretty big goals and I didn't really know what I was getting myself into with college, because college was a lot of work and a lot of stuff definitely fell off because of it. And not that that's an excuse, I mean it is an excuse, but you'll see. Okay, so my first goal was to read 50 books. If you don't know, I read 27 books this year, and a lot of them were very good books, so I'm not disappointed in this, but I did set my goal originally at 50, and then I think I lowered it down to 30, and then I lowered it down to 25. So this is my Goodreads goal, so I did lower it many times throughout the year, but I'm not mad that I only read 27 books, because I think 27 books, given all the stuff I've done this year, is pretty impressive. I was very optimistic, but I'm not mad at how many books I read, because not only did I read amazing books, but 27 is not a bad number by any means. So didn't meet that goal, so X, but I'm still okay. Next goal was post 2 to 3 times a week. That did not happen. Like, not even close. I think in the beginning of the year I did keep up with that pretty well, but towards the end of the year I was maybe posting once or twice a month, and that's definitely, I think, the thing I'm most disappointed about, because I really do love posting videos and I do love editing videos and I like putting stuff up for you guys. So I think out of all of these goals, that is the one that really disappointed me the most, because I wanted to keep up with this channel and I just couldn't do it, and that really upset me. And that's definitely something that I'm going to be looking to do better in 2018. So yeah, that was really disappointing, but yeah, X again. My next was to post more reviews. I didn't leave a number, but I believe the reviews I did this year were 3 out of 27 books I read. Not great, honestly, and there's still reviews that I want to put up of books that I read last year, and I want to still put them up, so those don't really count, but hopefully I will get those up. So 3 out of 27, not great, but honestly, any review I put up, because those do take a lot of effort, I am proud of. So while it wasn't as many as I would have liked, I'm still going to give myself a check, because I'm pretty sure that the year before I really didn't post actually I did post a lot of reviews, but I also read 50 books and my first video was a review, so not like perfect, but I did post a lot of reviews for myself, like for me. The next was try to knock down my TBR. I didn't do that really well at all. What I was doing at college was I was listening to a lot of audiobooks, and I know I couldn't knock down my physical TBR with audiobooks because I have the book at home and I couldn't like qualify listening to an audiobook of a book I already had at home and I could read. So I was knocking down my like online TBR of like the books I want to buy in the future. So I was knocking down that TBR, but my physical TBR is still humongous, and I bought a lot of books this year and I didn't read as many physical books as I bought, so didn't do very well at that. And also I mentioned I was going to do a TBR jar. I think I did that for a couple months and I didn't read a single book that I pulled, so that's also an X. I did pretty bad, guys. Next one was read more diverse, and I do not have the stats, but I know I did read more diverse than I did in the year past, because I can think of a good like 5 books off the top of my head that were diverse, and while that is still by no means a diverse reading year, it is definitely more diverse than in the past. So I would say that I did read more diverse, but I would have liked to read even more books that were diverse. So this is a check, but I hope to read more, especially since I do have a lot of diverse books on my shelf. Obviously you can't even see any of them, lol, but I do have a lot that I want to read in the future, and I'm hoping I will get to them. I really need to make them a priority. Yeah, I did read more diverse, not as diverse as I would have liked, but you know. So here's a goal that I really 100% met, and that was attend a bookish event. I attended Nova Teen Book Festival in March of last year, and I really loved it, and that was a really great time. I got so many books signed. I got to meet so many authors that I have read and also heard about and seen, and it was such an amazing experience. I know I'm very privileged to be able to attend one, especially since there are so many people internationally that do not have those kind of events. It was really great, and I really encourage everybody who may have anxiety about it, because I was really nervous going into it, but it was such an amazing experience, and I really recommend it to anybody at any book festival, but especially Nova Teen. I really loved my experience there. And then my last goal was kind of vague, and that was kind of to improve the quality of my videos and do more unique videos. I definitely failed at this. It was hard to even post videos, let alone come up with really unique ideas and implement them the way that I wanted to, because the ideas I have are very complex and kind of hard to do in a college dorm room. So this is more excuses, obviously, but I was crazy busy going up to college, and then once I got to college, I was even busier than before. So it was really hard to do the videos that I wanted to do that were creative. So this is definitely didn't happen. So yeah, kind of upset about that. So that was kind of long, actually. My 2018 goals are not going to be as many, and that's okay with me. So that's my 2017 goals, like review, like going over if I accomplished them or not. Now we will go into my 2018 goals, and there's really not many. I didn't even make a list because I've realized that goals are fun for me to make, but they don't really motivate me. So I decided that I wasn't really going to do that many, and the ones I was going to do were going to be very vague and not great, like not like very specific, and I'm not, obviously they're not going to motivate me, so it's not going to be like, it's just more to like look back on. So my Goodreads reading goal this year is only at 30. I think I can do that. I'm not going to pressure myself once again. Like, I'm not going to be mad if I don't reach 30 books. I don't know what my next semester is going to be like. I don't know what my summer is going to be like. I don't know what anything's going to be like, so I'm not pressuring myself to read 30 like books, but I'm setting that as a goal because that's pretty close to what I read last year, and this year I kind of have my life together slightly more, so I'm hoping I could get to that. Once again, I want to read more diverse. This is a big goal. I have so many diverse reads on my shelf, and there's so many books that I'm putting on a top priority that are diverse, so that should be fairly easy to accomplish. And like I'm really thinking that it would be not too hard for me to accomplish reading more diverse, especially since, like I said, don't know off the top of my head, but I've read probably around like 5 or 6, probably more, I would really hope, diverse books this last year, but that's definitely a big goal of mine. For videos wise, it's hard. I'm trying to film a lot because there's a lot of videos that I do want to put up, but I'm not going to pressure myself to upload as much. I'm hoping to at least get up 1 video a week, and that's gonna be my goal. Right now I'm uploading a lot more, so because it's kind of like end of the year videos that I really want to get up at the end of the year. But 1 video a week right now, it's gonna be more, and then probably over this winter break it's going to be slightly more, but once I go back to school it's going to be less. It's going to be probably once a week. I'm really hoping. I'm really going to try to pre-film to get videos up for you guys. With all that said, with all those bookish goals, with all everything said, at the end of the day, I really wanted to make 2018 a time that I'm going to be really happy. And by that I mean, like, obviously we all want to be happy. I really want to do things with the people I love. So given that, what I mean really is, like, given the option of going out with friends or staying in and reading a book, I will choose my friends or family every single time. So given with how 2018 may or may not go, that's going to be a really big goal of mine, because 2017 made me realize like how much I have and how fast that can be gone. So that's really important to me over all of this. Like, I love reading, I love making videos, I love doing all of this, but obviously this is a very solitary task and it does take a lot of time by myself, and I do love reading and I love all these things, but my family and my friends are always going to come first. So while that sounds kind of bad and that sounds like that's just like how it's gonna be, so I'm still going to try to stick with all the things I've said in my goals. But if something happens, or if there's something to do with my friends or family, I'm going to choose them over reading or over making a video every single time. So I'm hoping that it will still work out, that I'll be able to read as much as I want, do all the videos that I want to do. but that's just going to be how it is. But yeah, that's basically going to be it. I know I didn't have a lot of goals, but like I said, not really gonna be a goal person this year. Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed this video. As always, all of my social media links are down below for you guys to check out today. Comment down below your bookish goals, your any sorts of goals that you have for this upcoming year. Hope you guys all have a great day. Bye!
Gonna make it through this time.